Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Champions League Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. In today's video, I want to look at my team going into match day 1. Now, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop a like on the video as it helps my channel out a lot. Now, just to give you guys a little bit of an overview, I've been playing this game for a couple of years now. Top 5k, top 10k. Last season, after the group stages, I was around the top 1000. So I want to kind of use the strategies that I've learned in the past to this season. However, things could change and we have to adapt when that happens. And one of the strategies right now, what I'm thinking to do, and that's why the team is like this, is I'm trying to attack match day 1. I'm trying to attack it. I'm trying to look at the fixtures and trying to bring those players in that could do really well in match day 1. Then I want to maybe, it depends on how things go. We'll see how the teams play. We'll see how they perform in the Champions League and use the limitless chip in match day 2. However, that all depends on how it all goes in the Champions League in match day 1. But I am definitely thinking to wildcard in match day 3, because in match day 3 two teams will play against each other again in match day 4. So that's why I'm trying to use this strategy here, where I can bring in a lot of players from Bayern Munich. We'll be able to see who starts here, which is going to be good. We'll see how Rangers actually play. If they're not playing really well, then I'll bring a lot of Liverpool players. We got, if I scroll down here, Manchester City against Copenhagen. These are the things that I'm looking at. Real Madrid. These are the teams that I'm looking at. And to be honest with you, I could even use the limitless chip here and attack it. But I think a lot of people will use the wild card there. So it might not be worth it, because a lot of people will be activating the wild card anyway and getting the same team. And I might want the same players anyway in match day 4. So it makes sense for me to wildcard around here. So I'll see what happens with when I might use the limitless chip. I'll hold it, but yeah, thinking not game week 2, match day 2 or match day 5. I don't think I want to use it in match day 6, but we will see. We will see. So if we look at the team, my other strategy is I want 2 great captain options. I want one for the Tuesday game and one for the Wednesday game. So for the Tuesday game, I've got Benzema against Celtic. Now, I'm not saying that Celtic is going to be very easy. I don't think that's the case, but I think there's going to be a lot of goals here. And the other player that I'm looking at, which is pretty much guaranteed to kind of return, is Lewandowski. So if Benzema does not pay off, I've got Lewandowski to help out in the Wednesday games. So let's go through the team. That was a little bit of the strategy. Let's go through it. So if I'm thinking to captain Benzema, then his teammates is going to probably help him out. Junior is actually performing really well. He is on fire. However, he's 10 million. A lot of points last season as well. 31% owned. So it's not really a big differential. But if I don't go with him, and if he does well, he will definitely hurt the ranks. I could switch him. I could go and find a 0.5 for Kevin De Bruyne. So I could do something like that, but I'll go through the transfers in a second. I've got Lewandowski and Kunde from Barcelona. So I've got the defense and the attack. So I'm really happy with that. I've got 2 Benfica players. I've got Otamendi, that is 4.5. Really, really good. Really cheap player to own. That could get a big, massive return. Florentino, I'm not really expecting too much from him. He's 4.5, like a central midfielder that is just going to rank up those ball recovers. So hopefully that's the case, and he's a playing player. I've got Luis Diaz from Liverpool. He's the only Liverpool player that I have right now. I would love to have Mo Salah, but he's more expensive, and Luis Diaz is actually performing better and looks better than Mo Salah. Even though I know that Salah could do well still, I thought I'll just get at least one of the Liverpool players in my team. I've got Marcos Royce there, player that takes penalties. Great fixture for Dortmund to do well in. next fixtures, you know, against Manchester City and Sevilla, I think this is quite difficult for them to actually return in. So getting this out of the way and getting the 3 points is what they want to do. And I've got these two goalkeepers. One is invisible right now. Was that Livakovic? I butchered that name. Sorry about that. So basically, I've got two 4.5 million goalkeepers that I'm going to rotate around. I'm not saying that these are the best, and by all means, they're not. If you've got a better, cheap goalkeeper that plays, let me know in the comments below. I could go for an expensive goalkeeper. That is not a problem at all. But if any of these goalkeepers gets around 5 or 6 points, perfect. Perfect. Because most expensive goalkeepers, they will get around that points anyway. And I want to just, you know, risk it a little bit. I do have Renandinho from Atletico Madrid. Not sure if he's one of the best defenders out there, but he's cheap enough. 4.5 from Atletico. You know, against Porto, I think that's quite difficult, but you just never know. I just added him because it looks like he's very popular, to be honest with you. I just needed a 4.5 million defender, so I just went with him. So I'm not too sure about him right now. And as for my big differentials, is I'm going with Ajax. Oh yes, I got Blin, I got Bergwijn, 5%, performing well, scoring a lot of goals. And against Rangers, this could be where they could do that, because in the next few games, it's going to be quite difficult for them. I do have Brian Broby, that is 5.5, massive differential. I want to take a little bit of a risk with the Ajax players. This is my strategy. I'm just going to go with them and see what happens. If it doesn't work out, it's fine. At least I tried. But if they do, then I could start off really well. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. You let me know in the comments below what you think. Let's all support each other. Comment down below what kind of team that you're going to be rolling with. For me, I'm going to be going with this. I'm going to be looking at the press conference. I'm going to be looking at the Twitter, like the timeline, see if there's any changes and if there's any players that are not traveling and so on, to make my final decisions. I'll post this on my Twitter, so please follow me on there. That's where you will find me. I was going to post a video yesterday, but I had some issues with the PC, so I'm posting it now. I hope that you guys will get around to watch it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining, and that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.